Have you ever tried to run away from something you were meant to do? Today, we're diving into an incredible story about a man who tried to do just that, running from a divine mission, only to find himself on a wild, unexpected journey. This is the story of Jonah. Our story starts when God speaks to a prophet named Jonah. The message is clear: go to the great city of Nineveh and warn them about their wickedness. Now, Nineveh was a huge, powerful, and frankly intimidating place. Jonah, instead of obeying, gets scared. He decides he's not just going to say no, he's going to run. He heads down to the port, finds a ship sailing to Tarshish, literally the opposite direction of Nineveh, and hops on board, thinking he can escape God's presence. But you can't really outrun a divine plan, can you? As soon as the ship is out at sea, a massive, terrifying storm kicks up. We're talking hurricane-level winds and waves so big they threaten to splinter the ship. The sailors, seasoned veterans of the sea, are panicked. They're throwing cargo overboard, praying to their own gods, but nothing works. Finally, they decide to cast lots to figure out who's responsible for this disaster. And guess whose name comes up? Jonah. He confesses everything. He tells them he's a Hebrew, that he worships the one true God who made the sea and the land, and that he's running away from him. The sailors are even more terrified. "What have you done?" they ask. Jonah tells them, "Throw me into the sea, and it will become calm for you." They try to row back to shore, not wanting to sacrifice a man, but the storm only gets worse. Left with no other choice, they pray for forgiveness and throw Jonah overboard. Instantly, the raging sea becomes perfectly calm. But Jonah's story doesn't end there. As he sinks into the depths, God sends a great fish to swallow him whole. Imagine that. Instead of drowning, Jonah finds himself alive inside the belly of a giant sea creature. For 3 days and 3 nights, he's in this dark, watery prison. It's here, at his absolute lowest point, that Jonah finally turns back to God. He prays a heartfelt prayer of repentance, acknowledging God's power and asking for salvation. And God hears him. The great fish swims to the shore and vomits Jonah out onto dry land. Now on solid ground, Jonah hears God's voice a second time. The command is the same: go to Nineveh and deliver the message I give you. This time Jonah doesn't run. He gets up and heads straight for the massive city. He walks for a day, proclaiming to everyone he sees, in 40 days, Nineveh will be overthrown. You might expect the people to laugh at him or ignore him, but something amazing happens. The people of Nineveh believe him. They believe God. A wave of repentance sweeps through the city. The king himself steps down from his throne, takes off his royal robes, and sits in dust and ashes. He issues a decree that everyone, from the most powerful noble to the simplest citizen, even their animals, must fast and turn from their wicked ways. They cried out to God for mercy. And God, seeing their genuine change of heart, showed them incredible compassion. He relented from the destruction he had planned. Nineveh was saved. But here's the twist. Jonah isn't happy about this. He's actually angry. He goes outside the city, sits down, and sulks. He basically tells God, "I knew you were gracious and compassionate. That's why I ran away in the first place." He felt the people of Nineveh deserved punishment, not mercy. As Jonah sits there, stewing in his anger, God causes a plant to grow up quickly, providing him with welcome shade from the hot sun. Jonah is pleased with the plant. But the next day, God sends a worm to chew through the plant, and it withers and dies. The sun beats down on Jonah's head, and he becomes faint, wishing he were dead. Then God asks him, "Is it right for you to be angry about the plant?" Jonah replies, "Yes, angry enough to die." And this is where the lesson clicks into place. God says, "You are concerned about a plant which you did not tend or make grow. It sprang up overnight and died overnight. But Nineveh has more than 120,000 people who cannot tell their right hand from their left, and many animals as well. Should I not have concern for that great city?" The story of Jonah is a powerful reminder of God's boundless mercy and compassion, not just for those who seem deserving, but for everyone. It teaches us that God's love extends far beyond our own understanding, and that his plans are always bigger than our fears. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this. See you next time.